He woke to the sharp sting of fluorescent lights, the antiseptic bite of a hospital room clinging to the air. His body felt like stone, his tongue heavy as he croaked out a single word, his wife's name. But the nurse smiled kindly, tilted her head, and said, "Take it easy, Earl. You've been in a coma for 3 months." Earl. That wasn't his name. His name was Daniel. He was 33. He had a wife, 2 kids, a house with a cracked driveway he'd promised to fix. He remembered it in detail, the laughter of his daughter, the scent of his wife's hair when she leaned against him. Yet every doctor, every visitor, every chart by his bed said otherwise. They said he was a lonely man, no family, no home waiting. He argued, begged them to understand, but the harder he clung to his past, the more they pitied him. Memory distortion after coma is common, the doctor explained, voice soft like speaking to a child. Eventually, Daniel or Earl, as they insisted, recovered enough to walk. The world outside was familiar and alien all at once. They gave him back his old life, a dingy apartment and a name tag that read Earl at a rundown gas station on the highway. He went through the motions, fueling strangers' cars, stocking dusty shelves, but his heart beat in another timeline, one where his children were waiting. Then, one slow evening, she pulled up. A woman in a silver sedan, headlights spilling across the cracked asphalt. When she stepped out, his heart almost stopped. It was her, his wife. Same eyes, same smile that once lit his world. But she didn't recognize him. Not at first. She looked at him with polite confusion, then hesitation, and finally with a shiver. "I know you," she whispered. "I've seen you. In my dreams." She came back the next day, and the next. Each time they talked longer, their laughter coming easier, like an old rhythm finding itself again. She told him she'd been haunted by dreams of a man she couldn't place, a man who felt like home. The world insisted he was Earl, a nobody. But when she touched his hand, he was Daniel again. The memories of family dinners, bedtime stories, quiet mornings, they returned in fragments. And she recognized them too, as if her own soul carried the echoes. Day by day, they wove something new out of the torn threads. It wasn't the exact life he remembered, but it was close enough. They fell in love all over again. And in the end, the gas station faded to the background, just a backdrop to a greater truth. The universe had stolen his life, twisted his name, but it couldn't erase the gravity between them. He had lost everything and somehow found it again.